spent in a miserable way.
U.S. News Judge wants unseal criminal case against Julian Assange. The Washington Post. A federal judge in Virginia declined Wednesday to unseal charges against WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange without official confirmation from the government that the indictment exists. Courts cannot perform the delicate balancing required by the First Amendment and common law doctrines under such uncertain circumstances, Judge Lenny M. Brakema wrote. It was mistakenly referenced by a prosecutor filing a motion in an unrelated case and confirmed by the Washington Post and other news outlets. The reporters that Brakema concluded an obviously erroneous filing in an unrelated case, public speculation, news stories, and anonymous statements by government officials does not supply a level of certainty comparable to that afforded by official acknowledgement. For that reason, she said the claim of a public right to know was premature, and a ruling in the group's favor would allow for fishing expeditions based on speculation.
Raindrops.